to talk dancing with the stars. Frank Marino is here from Divas Las Vegas. Frank, good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
What happened last night?
I was shocked, I got to tell you. I could not believe it. You know, we keep talking about, all these different changes that are happening and unexpected things. I really thought Willow would be one of the people.
In the top three?
Yes.
Wow.
Last night, with the added points she got for the second dance, she had the top score, would have had if she hadn't gone home.
Yeah, Willow Shields eliminated. That's what we're talking about. It was a shocker for the entire nation. Everyone talking about it this morning. And Frank, most people feel exactly how you do.
And the worst thing is there's so many people, if this is a dancing competition on the show this year, that should go before her no matter what.
Let's talk about some of those people. Robert Herjavec, all right, not wonderful, but all right.
Yes, again, they're all getting a little bit better, but if you watched the dancing last night, not even close. One was, in my opinion, a 4 and one was a 10 plus. So as far as dancing competition went, it wasn't fair. I love Robert and I love his show, Shark Tank, but he does not belong in a dancing contest at this level.
What I'm shocked about is that Chris Soules is still in the competition as well. The Bachelor, obviously beloved by America, but let's just say he has 2 left feet.
Yes, and I also think that if you saw the reaction of all the judges, you see the people's reaction in the audience was the same as us, as viewers at home. Just shocked, because these 2 guys cannot dance, and they should not be there, at least before, after she's gone.
They weren't even in the bottom 2. Let's talk about Rumor Willis, who some people were wondering if she might go home.
Yeah, and you know what? I think she's fantastic, and I love everything she's doing. The judges are kind of tough on her, though, And one week they like her, one week they don't like her, but I still think she's going to be one of the top 3, although this season I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, who knows what's happening. Riker Lynch last night, of course it was Eras, and he did a baseball dance that a lot of people liked.
Yes, and he got Len's first 10. So he got the 10 from Len last night, and I thought that was great, and he was excited to get it, and that was his goal. And he also is going to be one of the top 3, I think.
What about Noah Galloway? He's been a fan favorite this year because of his remarkable story. Of course, he's missing an arm and a leg. Do you think he'll make it to the top?
I don't think he'll make it to the top, nor do I think he should make it to the top, although I thought last night was his best dance of the season, and I think as a choreographer, she did this routine perfectly for him. You know what I'm saying? So I give her a lot of credit for making it work for, look at him. He's doing everything she's having him do really well.
Yeah, it's remarkable that he can dance with, his disabilities. And then Nastia Lukin, we've expected her to do well the entire competition because she is an ice skater, and she did well last night as well.
Well, she's like a gymnast, and with her partner being out because he hurt himself, you're getting all these twists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, again, he wanted to be in the number, which I thought was really cool, because he couldn't really dance fully out. And she had the other partner and did fantastic, because, again, last night, she will be, I think, the 3rd person in the 3.
And it was only 1 person eliminated last night. We thought it would be 2. That's happening next week.
Because they had a schedule change.
Yeah, another twist in the show as we find this out with you guys
this
when we
season's
watch.
been all over the place.
Something else that we wanted to get your input on was the Bruce Jenner interview. Everyone's still talking about that. It aired last Friday on 2020, and we wanted to get your perspective, if it's similar to what you do or if it's different.
Well, a lot of people ask that. Every time I get interviewed, they ask, doing female impersonation, how far would you take? It's 2 different things. First of all, for me personally, I think if God wanted me to be a woman, he would have given me the $100,000 for the operation.
Okay.
So since he didn't, it's 2 different things. A transvestite is usually a straight man that likes dressing in women's clothes. Transsexual would be like Bruce Jenner if he has the sex change. And a female impersonator would be what we do in the show for entertainment purposes and impersonating famous people. So it's not like I want to be a woman in any way. That is my costume. Like if you went to the circus, you're a clown for that,
Sure,
performance.
You're not going to the grocery store in a dress.
What he's doing, he feels he was born male, but he should have been born female.
Right.
So that's something totally different, but I just have so much respect that he went out there and that I'm so happy his family's behind him, and I think he's going to do a lot of good for the transgender community because he's so famous.
We're running out of time, so real quickly, do you think that this is a great interview to get out there into the public, because it is opening the doors to talk about these differences, like you said.
Yes, it used to be taboo, and now it's right out there in the open. And I think young children who are having these feelings can now open a conversation with their parents.
Absolutely. Hey, Frank, good to see you.
You as well.
We'll see you next week. We're going to be back here on Midday in just a second. Stay with us, everyone.